character though a lot.
Yeah.
Like he's been through a lot. He's kind of like.
Oh, my leg. My leg. Is that you, Grandma? Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Expansion Pack. It's time for our annual Halloween Spooktacular. Today we're celebrating everything that has to do with Halloween. Things that go bump in the night, serial killers, hiding in the closet, monsters, all that sort of thing. So,
Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
Oh my god.
Wow.
What in Sam Hill are you wearing?
What? You had to dress up for Halloween, right?
You're so brave. Oh, gosh. Are you a nurse?
Yeah, yeah. Oh.
One of us needs to change.
It's not going to be me.
All right. Well.
I think I see why Eric's not here today. Oh my lord.
Talk about being spooky.
What? Is it my hair? Here, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's
put
a
this
little-
on. I left the window open in the car on the way here, and it kind of messed up my hair.
Yeah, no, you should put that on.
Yeah,
It
for
helps
sure.
your hair out.
Oh
yeah,
my
the hair is
gosh.
the problem here. The
Yeah.
hair is the problem.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah, that's a lot better. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that even in your size, Ryan? Like, it,
Well, yeah, these glasses were custom made,
That's
so
not-
it fits to my face.
Oh, that's why you never take them off?
I take them off because I don't have eyes.
I can't even look at you.
That's really spooky.
oh my
Ryan doesn't have
goodness.
eyes.
Anyways, ignoring the nightmare that is sitting two
Look, dude,
seats away
I already
from me.
apologized for my hair. Like,
Yeah, just let him have it.
So, my girlfriend and I are looking to see Halloween sometime in the next week, sometime before actual Halloween. And it got me thinking what we would all consider the best horror movie franchise to be. Mine would be Friday the 13th, just because it starts out like a serious slasher flick in some ways, but the campiness makes it so memorable. And I know the sequels get progressively worse, but again, that's part of the charm.
I gotta say, Alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because you're put in there with everybody, and it's the lack of knowledge. Everything's in the background, and it builds this suspense. You don't know what's gonna happen, and it's
Yeah,
from
and
the
you're
point of
like-
view of engineers.
And you know as much as the characters do
Yeah,
while you're watching
exactly.
it. So it's like really just like uncertain, unsettling for sure. For me, if I can go for like shows, honestly, that new show Haunting of Hill House, there's this one episode where you just feel happy and it's just like so creepy, and then it just It's probably the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my life, probably.
Really?
That is on my watch list for Netflix. I got to get into that.
Pick it up.
Is that a new show?
Yeah.
Brand new.
Okay.
Nick.
Can I say, like, 180 and Rocky Horror Picture Show?
What?
Yes.
Never
know,
seen.
You've never seen Rocky Horror?
No.
I like that one.
It's a classic.
It's
You
an
have to
American
watch
classic.
it. You
Yeah,
have
it's like
to.
it's a theater movie extravaganza.
I know that Tim Curry's in it,
And
but
he's
that's all I
amazing.
know.
And I love how
He's beautiful.
ridiculous Frankenfurter is dressed.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did see the Universal Studios show at the theme park.
Oh, yeah.
I saw
So you've
that.
seen that.
They were
Yeah.
just looking into horror movie effects and stuff. So
True,
there
true.
wasn't like anything musical about it.
Yeah.
So-
There's like there's a lot of music.
But
I also like 1408.
What?
oh yeah, the Steven Spielberg thing.
Not good.
No, it's amazing.
It's so
Ryan, you gotta go on to the next segment. I gotta throw up. Like your
All
costume.
right. Well, we asked some of our friends to come help celebrate Halloween the right way, and we wanted to give them an opportunity to showcase their skills. So let's go ahead and see how that went.
Well, guys, seeing as how this is the Halloween episode, how would you feel if we did a short cosplay showcase? What do you think?
Oh, I do love the costumes and the cosplay. It is a very good experience, and for the Halloween, the pumpkins and the dress up, yeah.
Ryan, you're such a wild card, I swear. Eric?
Yeah, you know me. I'm always down for a good costume. Whatever we got, let's do it.
Well, I would hope so, because we were all bringing in our cosplay buddies, so this is all kind of scripted. So, let's just get on with the showcase.
All right, everybody, and we're here with the beautiful Josette, a.k.a. Selena Kyle, a.k.a. Catwoman. How many times have you fought Batman within the past week?
I wouldn't call it fighting.
Oh, well, I would explain the outfit. I know you're a thief. I was feeling around my pocket. Did you steal my wallet? Are you serious? Come on. Before we go with this thief, I'm gonna ask, do you have any advice to give it to any aspiring cosplayers?
To aspiring cosplayers, don't be afraid to take a really long time to put your cosplays together. Make it perfect. Learn as many different trades of like fabrication and different materials as you can in order to make your cosplay perfect for yourself. And that's the best advice I can give.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming out, Selena, and I wish you many great thievings.
With Dylan Kiley, dressed as Dr. Eggman here. Mr. Eggman, would you be okay if I asked you a few questions?
But of course, my boy.
First off, what do you do in your free time?
Well, I spend a lot of my time building death traps for rodent-themed superheroes. I'm also quite fond of badminton.
If you could give life advice in 5 words or less, what would it be?
Get the Chaos Emeralds.
What would qualify you as Overlord of the Universe?
Ah, well, my undeniable intellect, my wielding of the all-powerful Chaos Emeralds, and my unwillingness to take any guff from blasted hedgehogs.
Well, seeing as how it's taken you at least 25 years to accomplish that, I guess we won't be expecting you as Overlord anytime soon. Thank you so much, Mr. Eggman.
Hello everyone, I'm here today with Jessica, another one of our cosplayers. You excited about this contest? You think you're gonna win? How you feel about your chances?
No one told me this is a contest.
I see that you have Star-Lord on today as your costume. Do you gender bend a lot with your costumes?
Yeah. Majority of them are almost all gender bent. My first cosplay was maybe back in high school, and I think it was Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I didn't even realize I was cosplaying. I just wanted to dress up as her, and then I guess like later down the road, I was just like, oh, I guess I cosplay.
Is there any tips that you have for any aspiring cosplayers that want to do exactly what you do?
Just have fun.
All right, thank you so much, Jessica.
All right, guys, that was pretty dang awesome. What'd you guys think?
Ah, that was so cool. Everybody had good costumes. I liked it. It was so fun.
I mean, it's not a. Bleh. I can't figure out what to say. Those were some bomb cosplays. Totally not from my director.
Ty, you're a wild card. All right, guys, we'll be back after these messages.
Today, when you have multiple devices at your fingertips, wouldn't it be great if you could run the software you need on all of them? Well, now you can. UCF Apps is a new and innovative way for you to access the applications that you need to get your coursework done from any PC, Mac, tablet, or smartphone. For more information or to give your input on UCF Apps, go to apps.ucf.edu. What are you waiting for? Start using UCF Apps today.
Do you like sports? Do you like reading about sports? Then we got a sports blog just for you. Stay on my peripherals. That's not fun. Hitting the field. The first student-run sports blog. For sports fans. By sports fans. See, it's all about the product shot. Where do you want me to stand? Don't talk though, I want them to see the hole. Hitting the field. We cover football. We cover basketball. And so much more. He's out. By sports reporters. And Meech. What up? Watch the show and read the sports blog. Hitting the field.
Welcome back. So we want to have some fun today and play a game of Chameleon with our own custom Halloween board. So the rules are pretty simple. 3 of the 4 of us are going to have a topic that we all know, and then one of us, who is the chameleon, is going to try and figure out what the topic that we're all talking about is. And you can only say one word in order to let everyone else know that you're not the chameleon. So what you want to do is you want to be vague enough so that the chameleon can't figure out the word, but still specific enough to let the other players know that you're not the chameleon. Kind of get it?
Yeah.
I thought
yeah.
I was
All
the
right.
game master of the show.
That could be cool.
It's my turn now. It's Halloween. I'm dressed up as Ty.
All right, boys.
I want
All right.
$1 million.
Let's play a
for
game.
winning.
All right, so can we look at our cards?
Yes, you can.
After he rolls it.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So I'm gonna roll dice here. So there's a 3 on the yellow dice and a blue on the 6 dice, and a 6 on the blue dice. So check out if you've got a little graph here. It's gonna tell you which of these lovely words we're looking at.
All right.
I'm gonna say spoopy.
All right. Ty gets first. He says spoopy.
Okay.
Wait, spoopy?
Yeah, spoopy.
What?
All right.
What's this?
My word is gonna be black.
Real mature.
Wow.
Wow. Mine's gonna be. Let's go with fruit. It's pretty vague.
Heard.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna say. Sound.
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 Okay, you gotta be the chameleon.
Nah.
What? Okay.
Okay, yeah.
This is so
Yeah.
obvious.
This is incredibly obvious. I think Ty's the chameleon.
What's a spoopy?
It's another way of saying spooky.
This is a Halloween
This is literally everything on this board.
Single thing.
Everything is maybe
Except for candy.
in costume, I guess.
Okay,
Nah, I mean,
Ghost is not spoopy.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
How is Ghost not spoopy?
What is it? What does this even say?
Costume.
These costumes are not spoopy.
You're telling me skeletons are not spoopy.
Witch, fake, scarecrow. That's not spoopy.
All right, Ty. I think we can all agree.
Ty.
Ty's
Alright, Ty's the chameleon.
Ty's
Your
excuses
card
are
over.
spoopy.
That's the
Really?
only scary thing.
Really?
Ty's excuses.
Yeah, dude,
What,
real
what does
mature.
sound have anything to do with this?
Echolocation. Next.
Everything uses sound.
Yeah,
Echolocation.
but
But it's
specifically,
specific.
Ooh, hey mom, take me to the store. Like,
do spiders make sounds? Let's be honest.
Yeah,
yeah,
do.
they make this sound.
Spiders make the
That's
sound
fair.
of
Spiders say cuss
hate
words behind your back.
Nick's
Yeah,
the
but-
chameleon.
no. Ty's
Yes.
chameleon.
We all agree it's
Ty's
Ty,
the
right?
Rabbit season,
All
fire.
right, well, you know
Yes.
what?
Yes.
We've done it.
If only I could curse on this show.
All right. Good thing you can. No one's ever
Alright.
cursed on this show before.
Should we keep playing on the same board? Maybe a new board? What do you
Yeah,
guys
let's
want?
play on the same board.
Same
It's
board?
themed.
All right, let me
Yeah, absolutely.
mix these guys up.
Deal us in, coach.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, here we go. You guys excited? Everyone just pick a
No.
card. How about that? Just
Fine.
grab one.
This one.
I believe in the heart of the cards.
Okay. Let's roll. Want me to roll? I'll roll.
Yeah, roll it.
All right, looks like we have a yellow 2 and a blue 1.
Okay.
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 What's your word, man?
My word is house.
Interesting word.
I'ma
You
say,
say spoopy, I swear.
Oh my god.
I'ma say shovel.
I'm gonna say small.
I'm going to say friends.
All
All right, I think Ryan's
Nick,
chameleon.
it's either Ryan or Joe.
Yeah.
I think it's Ryan,
Ryan.
too.
Why me?
Why?
Well, 'cause you
why is
obviously don't think it's
small?
you.
Why does small
Yeah.
apply to the prompt?
Yeah, yeah.
That's-
Well, because obviously it's small. I'm really bad at lying.
Yes, you are. You're absolutely awful. Are we all
It's a
in
graveyard.
I thought it was candy.
I'm not going to lie, guys. I wrote the wrong word, and we got really lucky.
I even said shovel. What is shovel? How does shovel apply to
I thought it was
candy?
I don't know. I thought like buckets of candy, and you were
So much candy, just shoveling it out into my mouth.
Are you kidding? When I was trick or treating, I never even got like a quarter of my pillow bag worth of candy
What? How?
because the people in my neighborhood were lame. Here's 2 pieces of candy.
You live
Like,
with near old
thanks.
people?
I got a
Yeah,
toothbrush
I guess
once.
so.
Ooh, who wants to roll?
I got wasabi
I'll-
peas.
Give it a roll.
Ryan rolls.
Ryan rolls?
Yeah.
I got a
we'll
toothbrush.
go counterclockwise.
One time.
Here we go. All right, so we got
yellow
a
4.
blue 3 and a yellow 4.
Yellow 4, blue 3.
All right.
Yellow 4, blue 3.
Joe, what's your word? Spoopy?
My word is... Spoopy. No. Let's see. What can my word be? Oh my gosh. Let's go with teeth.
All right. My word is shovel.
Copycat. My word is going to be breaking.
My word is going to be darkness.
I think Ryan's the chameleon.
Is Ryan the
Yeah.
chameleon again?
I mean, I can see why that word would apply to the prompt, but it's
Yellow
like
4?
that's not the
Yeah,
first
wait,
thing
are we all
that
on the
comes to
same thing?
mind.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
I played a lot of Dark
Oh,
Souls.
wait. Did I mess up? No,
Okay.
no, I didn't.
What does Dark Souls have anything to do with
What
the
lurks in the
prompt?
darkness, dude? I mean, breaking?
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
It does make sense.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me. Why
Alright.
don't you elaborate? And we can deliberate based off of his answer, and then you can pick me if he doesn't sound good enough.
Need a break?
Ooh, Ryan. Ryan, you're done, dude.
Let's flip that card, huh?
Ryan, yeah.
Oh my god! What was the word?
Candy.
Oh my
Candy.
god, are you serious?
Breaking, you know.
Small would have worked.
What kind of
Have
candy
a
are you
break.
eating?
Have a Kit Kat.
All right. I
Darkness.
think
I thought it was
Yes.
like skeleton or something because you said teeth, but I can.
that's fair.
All right, good game, guys. I don't think we have time for another one.
Well, I'm rolling anyway.
All right, roll anyway.
Yellow 4, blue 5.
I don't know.
It's the high roll. What do I
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Witch.
All right,
I'm a
cool.
witch, y'all.
Yeah, we're all witches.
Yeah.
Eat.
Eat. All right. So that's all the time that we have for now. It's kind of been a pleasure. I'm sorry that Ryan's so bad at lying.
And Ty makes up words.
Ty does make up words.
Spoopy is a word.
In what dictionary, dude?
Internet.
You hate to see that.
You know what, Nick?
What?
Sleep with one eye open.
I will.
For like the next couple weeks.
I will.
This is what society's come to.
We live in a society.
That we do.
Can I talk a little bit more about Rocky Picture Show? Rocky Horror Picture Show? We've got
that's
22
when
seconds.
I'm out.
We got 22. We should all go
You
see
should
it.
see it, yeah.
Actually,
If you
that'd be
haven't
kind of
seen
fun.
it, Yeah.
Ty, I would love to see your responses to Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I mean, it's a show.
We'll go, we'll record it, we'll put it on a segment so that you all can see it, because just imagine that. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with another couch segment, because that's what we do around here.
Today, when you have multiple devices at your fingertips, wouldn't it be great if you could run the software you need on all of them? Well, now you can. UCF Apps is a new and innovative way for you to access the applications that you need to get your coursework done from any PC, Mac, tablet, or smartphone. For more information or to give your input on UCF Apps, go to apps.ucf.edu. What are you waiting for? Start using UCF Apps today.
Do you like sports? Do you like reading about sports? Then we got a sports blog just for you. Stay on my peripherals. That's not fun. Hitting the field. The first student-run sports blog. For sports fans. By sports fans. See, it's all about the product shot. Where do you want me to stand? Don't talk though, I want them to see the hole. Hitting the field. We cover football. We cover basketball. And so much more. He's out. By sports reporters. And Meech. What up? Watch the show and read the sports blog. Hitting the field.
Today, when you have multiple devices at your fingertips, wouldn't it be great if you could run the software you need on all of them? Well, now you can. UCF Apps is a new and innovative way for you to access the applications that you need to get your coursework done from any PC, Mac, tablet, or smartphone. For more information or to give your input on UCF Apps, go to apps.ucf.edu. What are you waiting for? Start using UCF Apps today.
Welcome back, guys. Someone asked if anybody had any spooky, or should I say spoopy, ghost stories or any paranormal experiences that they wanted to share.
I got one.
Oh, okay.
I played a prank on my friends when I was in middle school. So I lived in this massive suburban neighborhood, and at the very back of it, there was like this huge, complicated trail in the woods. And we were walking through it, and they stopped to look at something, and I got bored, so I decided to go off on my own. And I realized they weren't following me, so I decided, let's mess with them for a little bit. So I started cackling like a madman and having it echo throughout the whole woods. And I tried circling back around to see if they noticed. They weren't at the same spot I left them. So I kept on cackling until I finally caught up with them from behind too. And they were like, "Oh my God, man, we kept hearing this dude laughing and we thought something happened to you and stuff." And I'm like, that was me. That was all me, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's how you get your career started as a voice actor.
I guess so, yeah. But that's only as
mean.
crazy as I've got.
Well,
They were not happy with me though.
I got one. So I used to go through something called sleep paralysis. Thank God I don't go through that anymore. Yeah, you know, it's scary.
That's actually the Haunting of Hill House. That's like in there, and it's
dang.
so creepy. So continue.
So for those of you who don't know, sleep paralysis is like where you're half awake, half asleep, and your body is like release the chemicals, like you can't move at all. So it's just like, oh yeah, you're asleep, and you hallucinate like crazy. So I'm laying there, and I'm about to go to bed. And I was raised Catholic, so I've got some like beliefs about spirits and stuff. And I'm laying there in bed, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't move. And I look in the corner of my room, and I see this black silhouette of a man with glowing red eyes. Scared the crap out of me. So it gets closer, and I have this feeling of dread. And it like, all of a sudden, I'm like trying to move, and like, you can't even scream. And so all of a sudden, like, all I see are red eyes everywhere, and it just disappears. And I feel this pressure on the back of my head, and, like, it felt like I was being smothered. And it was like, let me in, let me in, let me in. Like, I'm like, oh, God, please, like, I'm sorry that I did all this bad stuff, please. And it stopped. And, like, I, like, snapped out of it, and I woke up, and it freaked me out. And years later, I was just on the computer, and I ran into this random article, and it was like, people who go through sleep paralysis will sometimes see these silhouette-like figures. And I was like, that sounds exactly like my case. And it turns out, according to the article, that if you go through sleep paralysis, you have an out-of-body experience, and that it's a demon trying to enter your body. So that's my spoopy story.
That's really spooky.
I was almost #possessed.
Good Lord.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, shoot. Mine's nowhere like near as scary. I've got like 2. So as you all know, I do a lot of theater, and if you know anything about theater, it's that every theater is haunted. And back in back in my hometown, our theater is actually like a refurbished high school. It's like one of the oldest high schools in the county. It's super duper old. And so.
Wait, where are you from?
Melbourne.
Okay,
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Dang.
The Henniger Center in Melbourne, totally haunted. And there was always this talk of a ghost that like lived up in the fly system. Mm-hmm. And like old 14-year-old me was like, I don't believe in ghosts. And
Ghostbuster status.
There was one scene in this musical, it was Fiddler on the Roof, where everyone was on stage except for me. And so I'm walking behind the stage, behind the backdrop and everything, and I look up. And there is a person there just looking down at me. And I'm like, oh, cool.
That's spooky.
That's great.
Jeez.
I love that. And like I like looked away and like looked back up and it wasn't there anymore. So I don't know.
Rip in peace.
It's kind of weird. And then more like recently, my grandmother passed away a couple years back. And then about about a year ago, I was doing dishes in my home in Orlando, and I was not doing them well, and I could swear that I like heard her from behind me, and she was like, Nick, I know I raised you better than that.
That's real spooky.
And I was like, it was not great. But
She caught you doing dishes wrong, and she's like, I raised you better than this.
And I was like, okay.
You are a
straight savage from the afterlife.
Yeah, no, my grandma is a straight savage. She doesn't take nothing from nobody. She actually went to the high school that was the theater that I'm talking about too.
Oh my
which
God.
is like a little connection, yeah. No one ever leaves Melbourne.
I have a quick one. It actually goes with yours, like theaters are spooky. But I had a photography job where I had to drive. Like, I drove to St. Pete, probably like earlier this semester. And like, all the kids are like, everybody knows the auditorium's haunted, like the theater where all the lights are and everything. And like some kids like apparently like killed themselves over there. It was like really creepy. This was like years ago, like decades.
Wow.
And while we're like setting up, this probably like 6 a.m. setting up, like the doors kept like opening and closing, and I swear like it just kept getting like colder and colder and colder. And then all the kids came and it got warm again because they were like, talking. But it was just interesting, I guess.
I've got like a 10-second one. So my uncle was a Marine stationed in Hawaii. And so they had this forbidden road. And he was taking his girlfriend out one time. And he sees this lady on the side. And she's got like a white dress. And she's like incredibly pale. And he's just driving past. And he just goes deaf real quick. And his girlfriend starts screaming. And he looks in the mirror. And he like sees her in the back. And he like pulls off. And he's like screaming and stuff. And he's been afraid of white ladies ever since.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you can't see Ryan's like grandfather / uncle / I don't remember what family member it was. You can't find them at a wedding ever.
Wow.
You can't.
These stories, man. Well, thanks for joining us for our Halloween Spooktacular. Join us in 2 weeks for our crossover episode. And until then, we'll see ya.
Bye.
Interesting that instead of introducing all of the 10 Best Picture nominees